Like we didn't even have a break, almost. Move to the top. Ooh, I didn't even put the. That's my fault. Put the ear paw on here. Okay. I guess if anything, have your. I have my journal on here. I can use this. You don't need your journal. I'm gonna read a story. It's a little mini informational text, and we're gonna listen for. We're gonna look for text features that are in that little story. I wonder if I can spray this computer with something.
What time do we get out of school?
It's probably gonna be like around 2:45. We'll stop. I would say. We're gonna put our book away. Yeah, you can put your book away. It's gonna be interesting though. Pickup time now, Antonio, right? Before we were getting yelled at because we were too close. I don't know how we're gonna do it. Y'all that have siblings, I don't really know how y'all are gonna be able to pick up siblings.
Well, I'm gonna walk and my mom's probably gonna pick up my little sister.
So do you walk? Do you walk home or? Because walkers go out a different way. So like if you're gonna be walking, I think you go out the front. I don't know.
I'm gonna walk. Then tomorrow I'm gonna ride my bike.
Oh, okay. I know the rest of you are pickup except for Chloe, right, and Adrian. Adrian will pick you up with the bus. The rest of you are pickup, but I don't know how that works for. Like AJ said, he was gonna pick up his little brother. I don't know how that's gonna work. Huh?
Because after school I'm gonna call my mom because she said if you want to walk home you can, and she just said it depends on how much stuff you have in your backpack.
So are you walking home? Is what I?
Yeah, I'm gonna call after school. I'm gonna call her.
Okay, because I think walkers go that way. I'm not even sure where they go.
I think last year I know bikers.
Well, like I know if you go to the bike and you park your bike back here, you could just go with us. But if you're walking today, I think walkers go. I don't know where they go.
Walkers wait for a little bit and then they go outside where the cars are at, where they pick up the kids, and then they just wait there.
No, it's different now.
Randy, why are you in space?
Okay. So, a quick review of what we just went over. I'm gonna read. Yeah, I don't have this story, but I'm gonna read a quick story, a little story. Focus. I'm gonna read a quick little story, and we're gonna look for the elements of a informational text. So we're gonna look to see. Well, there's not gonna be any paragraphs on here or photographs or diagrams or pronunciation guides, any bold words. I'll show y'all the story here. I guess before we start, I can show you the story. You don't have this story. Jeez Louise, there's not enough room. I need another document camera. So, here's the story down here. Early exploration. Is there any headings or anything right here that y'all see on this story, maybe? Text features down here. This like little part right here. The rest is irrelevant. Is there any headings or anything like that that y'all see that introduce a paragraph. Do y'all see any of that? Y'all don't see any headings here? Anything in bold maybe that sticks out down here in this part of the story?
No.
Y'all don't see anything that sticks out to you? Y'all don't see this? Isn't that like in bold? I know it's kind of hard to see. Isn't that in bold print? Right here, isn't that darker than this right here? And then another feature of informational text was pronunciation guides. That's what this is. It tells us how to pronounce Polaris. So Polaris. So sometimes really hard words will have that in parentheses. I don't see any. Ooh, let's look on the next page. Here's the rest of it. Ooh. Y'all see any more headings on here maybe? Something that's in bold letters or print? Like darker than the other print. Do y'all see that on this? On this? Come on, pay attention. Do y'all see anything else? Does this look different than this? Yeah, somebody said yes. Michael did. And look, there's another pronunciation guide right there. Kamala. Another pronunciation guide. I don't think there's anything else. But, so this is an example of an informational text, which means is it fiction or nonfiction? Nonfiction is true and fiction is false. This is an informational text. Is it real? If it's an informational text, is it real? Is it true? Is it true if it's an informational text? Isn't it giving us information about a subject? Come on, our day's almost over. Is it true, an informational text? Informational text to inform or explain. So if something's going to tell us information and explain, is it true? Yes, it's true. All right, anyways, let's keep going and see if we can see what this story is about. Early exploration. With all the technology we use today, it's easy to forget that early explorers traveled around the globe without any maps or compasses. Instead, they made some simple tools to help them find their way. Using the North Star. Before there were compasses, explorers often depended on the North Star to guide them. Another name for the North Star is Polaris. Early explorers would use their fingers to measure the elevation or distance above the horizon of the North Star. So they would kind of use their finger, I guess, I don't know, like maybe that's an inch or something. They did so by lifting an arm towards the North Star and counting the number of fingers that fit below it. Oh, so like, I guess they would hold them up like that. 4 fingers. They told them that their latitude or distance from the equator. This told them their latitude or distance from the equator. To change their latitude, they had to sail north or south until the right number of fingers were below the North Star. That's hard. They got to use their fingers to guide them. The practice was later replaced by a tool called the Kamala. The Kamala worked better than finger measurements. It looked like a wooden rectangle with a hole in the middle. An explorer would place one end of the string through the pole, tie it, and then make knots that represented distances in the long part of the string. The knots were placed based on mathematical calculations. To use the Kamala, the explorer put the long end of the string between his teeth, then moved the wooden rectangle toward or away from his face until the edges lined up with the distances between sea level and the North Star. I'm going to Google this in a second because I want to see what it looks like. After that, he would count knots in the string to determine his north-south position. Learning wave patterns. Another way some explorers traveled the South Pacific without getting lost was by learning wave patterns. They made stick chart models of the islands and waves around them. Different stick charts represented different kinds of waves and wave patterns. Shells were used to mark the islands. Coconut fibers, the sticks, represented the waves. Straight fibers stood for calm waves. Curved fibers stood for choppy waves called swells. Explorers then memorized these stick models before they went to sea. With their knowledge of wave patterns, experienced sailors could find their way just by feeling the waves and swells. Looking back on these simple tools and practices, it's a wonder that explorers were able to discover any place at all. Traveling to new places often took a lot of luck, but thanks to brave and clever explorers of ancient times, we now know about many different places all over the world. So interesting. They didn't have compasses or maps. They used their fingers. They used the stars to travel. One of those famous explorers that we'll talk about next week was Christopher Columbus. He's one of those that founded, I guess, was it the United States? Go ahead, Maria. Yes, make sure you sign in your name on that thing. So this text informed us about what? What did it inform us about? What was it talking about? What was the text, this little story talking about? Come on, y'all have to wake up. Y'all better get used to it. Y'all aren't used to working this hard, and that's because Antonio is. He's been in school. Very tired already. What was the story about? Come on. Y'all are wiggle worms too, man. What was the story about? What was the story about? Tiana, put it away. We're not coloring it anymore. What was it about? Explorers and what? Come on, or tomorrow I'm going to take away your morning break. What was the story about that I just read? Y'all don't remember what the story was about. Adrian, do you remember what the story was about? Put that book away too. You're not supposed to be reading right now while I'm reading. Dun 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 dun. You're supposed to be paying attention. That's what you're supposed to be doing. AJ.
About Hellster?
That was earlier. Alright, I'm going to read it again, and I hope y'all are paying attention. Y'all understand? We're not doing whatever we want. You're not at home anymore. You're in school. I can see what you're doing. There's no camera that you can turn off, like some of y'all were doing, or zoning off to other lands. You're in school now. This is real. Early exploration. The same goes for y'all online. Just because you're at home doesn't mean you get to goof off and not follow along. I still know y'all are there. Early exploration. With all of the technology we use today, maybe if I put this up here, this would be better for y'all to see. You're going to start losing your brakes is what's going to happen. Early exploration. So, we're starting down here. Early exploration. With all the technology we use today, it's easy to forget that early explorers traveled around the globe without any maps or compasses. Instead, they made some simple tools to help them find their way. So, who are we talking about? I guess is the first part. Who are we talking about? Explorers and what they do. They try to find a way to new lands or
Yeah, they try, explorers, they'll explore lands and stuff.
Explored lands and find new
Things, something like that.
Yeah,
Explore.
they have compasses or maps. Did they have compasses or maps back in the day? When they first started out back way hundreds of years ago, when they first started exploring, they didn't have compasses or maps. They would use their fingers, like it said, and the North Star, and yeah, they would use the stars, and they would use their fingers as their maps. So, that being said, I'm gonna stop right there. Maybe y'all did remember something. I don't know, but yeah. So they were informing us about explorers and how they found their way around using, like AJ said, the stars and their fingers. They didn't have compasses or maps. They would use, I guess, they would find certain stars and use, I guess, because those stars are always shown. I don't know about the North Star, how that works. But they would use the North Star. I guess it was always shining, so they would always use that star. And I know And they would learn directions too because the sun rises in, I think, the east and sets in the west. So that would tell you east and west, and then north and south. I don't know how they figure out north south, but they would use stuff like that for north and south. All right, spelling. Get your spelling notebook out. Spelling notebook. We're gonna start on a fresh next page. Vowel teams. Y'all didn't bring this spelling notebook back with y'all. Y'all have to bring everything. If you didn't bring it today, you better bring it tomorrow. Your spelling notebook. Y'all at home, get it out. Vowel teams. Vowel teams. I know where I can find some spelling. Commons. Spelling. Oh, not comments. Curriculum. Who doesn't have theirs? Because you're going to get this piece of paper.
I got mine. Listen on this.
Yes.
I honestly can't find mine. I didn't take it out since like last week or since we used it.
Nobody's there to take it.
Right.
Nobody's there to take it. I know that's for sure. Who doesn't have it?
Because I can't find mine. And I didn't take it out.
Who doesn't have it? Who doesn't have it?
Was it our spelling notebook?
Yes.
Okay.
Just two of y'all?
Yeah, I can't find mine.
Has a highlighter. You have a highlighter or yellow crayon. Perfect. That works. Vowel teams. We have vowel teams this week. So that's like E-E, E-A, A-Y sometimes. Is it O-I maybe in there? Let me see. O-A, O-W, U-E. Ooh, damn. Now I finally got y'all here. Spelling. And I'm not sure how spelling's gonna work for y'all now if y'all are gonna have spelling tests. Yes. Adrian, can you see this? Wherever you're at. We're flipping to page right back here. Let me see. Let me make sure you're on the right page. I don't want y'all skipping. Make sure your spelling's on this side. Otherwise, you're not on the right one. Right there. And that way. Up this one. This way. Or grading pencil or something. Vowel team. So at the top, right, vowel team. Let me put our vowel team. Some of our vowel teams. EA is one. Ooh, EA. OA, I think. UE. At the top, right there at the top. AI. Ooh. AI is one. What else? Did I already have? Did I put AI? OA. OA. UE is one. UE. Some of our vowel teams. So vowel teams are 2 or 3 letters that spell one vowel sound. Like in team. In team, we hear t, e, we hear only the e. Vowel digraphs are vowel teams in which the first vowel has a long vowel and the second vowel sound. So, our first word already, increase. How many sounds do we hear increase? In, e, e, 4. A little more than that. 5. If,
Mr. Hernandez,
yes.
I found it. It was in my math binder,
That's not a good spot to have it.
but I don't know. It was like on my math binder thing, but I forgot. I thought it had a red cover because at my old school, on the spelling thing, it had like a red cover over it. I thought I was looking for something red.
There. Okay. Increase. If, e. No, it was 6. Sorry, it was 6. My bad. Is the e silent? My bad. So 1, 2, 3. You were 4. So it's AJ. 5. Oh, I 6. After that, I 6. Don't do that R and the E together. Don't do that R and the E. Oops. Some of y'all are gonna need some glasses. Increase. Increase. And our vowel team is EA. You can't use that. Increase. I know it looks weird. Increase. Zoom in. Increase. An R. Some of y'all need some glasses or something. Did you put the R and A together? No, I messed up. That's why there's a whiteout spot there. It's I-N-C and then R and then E-A is together and S-E. Increase. E-A together? Yes. As an R. I whited that out. That's why I whited it out. An R and then an E-A and an S-E. Yeah, it's white out. That's why I whited it out. It's a mistake. Yesterday. How many times did you hear yesterday? Yesterday. Close. No, you said that. 7. Yeah, 7. Good job. Yesterday. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me see if I can do this one right. Yeah. That goes to A. Yesterday. Ooh. Hey, that's another vowel. T-A-Y. I didn't put that one on there. Yesterday. Yesterday. Normally we would do this right after lunch. I didn't do it today right after lunch, but tomorrow we'll do our next 10 after lunch. I messed up today. Yesterday. Yesterday I had the day off, just like y'all did. Chloe? Yes, go make sure you sign in your name. Acquaint. How many sounds do you hear in acquaint? Acquaint. Acquaint. Yes, 6. Acquaint. This one's a unique one. Oh, this one's a weird one. This one's a weird one. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. It's 6, but they have
Can you go up?
up. That's it. That's all we've gotten so far.
Oh, okay.
Actually, to make for thing. That's a Q. A P's the other way. Nice. Wait. Yeah, I had to put them glasses. We all have glasses. Oh, no, I can't see them. Otherwise, I'll never be able to see. I can't move y'all any closer than what y'all are either. So, quaint.
In or Q?
A G's the other way. G's this way. Oh, yeah. There's 2 letters. An A and an I. Next one, achievement. Achievement. Close. 8. Yeah. That's because I won. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. CH, isn't it? CHE. What? Oh man. Achievement. Achievement.
It's blurry.
It's blurry.
Okay, hold on. There. No, it's good. Okay. Achievement. Chloe, you caught up yet? Get it, Chloe? Okay. Reproach. Reproach. 6. Yay, 6. Reproach. Moving it up a little bit. Y'all should be caught up at least. 6. Reproach. Approach. Approach. Approach.
Can I use the restroom?
Yes. Marrow. Marrow. Ooh, that was good. Marrow. Marrow. Oh, that's way too many. Arrow. Nope. Go too high. Arrow. 4. Are close. 3. I know. How can that only have 3? Marrow. We'll see. This one. M-A-R-R. There's 2 R's in there. O-W. Marrow. 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 Oh. What about these? Marrow. Marrow. Is that up another one? I think we're good there. Virtue. 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 This is a hard two. Close. Two. 4. 4. This is not like it's I know that's not spelled like how it sounds. It's an E. V-R-T. Virtue. Continue. Continue. Let's continue to spell our words. Continue. Nope. More than that. You. 7. 7. Yeah. You. Continue. You. You don't hear that E in continue. Continue. That's our vowel keys at the end. Continue. Continue. We're almost done. Betray. How could you betray me? Did somebody betray you? How many sounds in betray? You're close. Nope, too high. Who said it? Chloe, was that you? 5? 5. A. Betray. Or some of y'all did it on your arms. A. Did that one time. A. Betray. Ooh, our bow team. For a betray. How could you betray me? Oh, Antonio, do you remember what time the bus? Oh, sorry. Betray. What time the bus? They came to pick a bus, isn't it 2:45, I think? Yeah, I think it's something like that. So we'll probably have to be there at 2:40 now. 2:42. Bus. One more. Yeah, perfect. This nestle's going to be impressive now. And one more. Array, like an array in math. Array. A. 4. Too high. 5. Too high. 3. A. Array. 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 Yep. Good job, Chloe. A. Array. Yeah. Array. Oops. Hang that one. Array. Y. Yep. Okay. Once you're done with that, you can put it up. We're going to watch a quick video over similes and metaphors. Yes. Yes, make sure you sign your. All right, once y'all are done, are y'all done? I know y'all are done in here, but I don't know about you.
I am done.
I'm done.
I'm done.
You can put that away. We're gonna watch a video on similes and metaphors. Stop sharing. Share a different screen. This is so weird. Maybe. Oh no, there's my drive. What? Because social distancing rules. Remember, like, it would get crazy out there and there'd be too many people. There's already going to be a lot of people back there. Like, I don't know how we're supposed to stay 6 feet apart. That's why they're not letting siblings pick up. So I don't know. You're just going to have to go out there, I guess, with us. I don't know.
Wait, you have to go in the back or the front?
Back there is where we get picked up on that side. So pre-K's on that side. So like your mom would have to go pick up your brother and then come back around and go back over here and pick you up. Well, if y'all are pickup, you're going with me over there. Chloe, they'll come pick you up. Bus, they'll come pick you up. But they're not doing where we used to pick up siblings anymore. They're not doing that. I think you go off the front, but I'm not sure.
So you have to put a video through there?
Grammarly helps make your writing clear and concise, no matter where you are.
Like a couple
Compose a cover letter that
Watch
stands
this one already.
similes and metaphors. At Grammar Songs by Melissa.
Actually, let's watch this one. This one's short. We'll watch that other one tomorrow. The similes and metaphors. We watched the other day.
Yeah.
Can you put it on full screen?
Okay. All right. Yes. All right, hold on.
When work can happen anywhere,
What? They pick, I don't know, Miss Flat picks everybody up. Tomorrow, y'all that are Zooming, we're going to start our Zooms probably closer, I would say like 8:10 now, or 8:15. Just because the way pickup has been late, or drop off was this morning, y'all sat around for a little bit. So I'll put it in an announcement tomorrow morning. We'll start at 8:15. Make sure you're on by 8:15. If you come in at 8, fine. Yes.
I need to ask you questions after everyone leaves, but don't like end the Zoom yet.
Okay, the rest of y'all at 8:15. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all pack up your stuff because I don't know how they're gonna come for a bus and everything else. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so Miss Hernandez, whenever they drop me off, how am I supposed to know what class it is? Are there gonna be people to tell me? Well, is that?
Ray, back to your desk. Y'all stay by your desk. By your desk. What, Mariah?
So, are you gonna tell me what class it is?
Room 1. They'll show you if you don't know.
Okay.
4th grade, Miss Hernandez.
So, I need.
Stay at your desk. Yes.
Okay, and what else is I
Sure, you
need?
bring all of your stuff. I have math here. If you come here, Audrina, you really need to pick up your math because I don't know if it's going to be working tomorrow. Got it?
Oh, and I need to pick up my math.
No, you can. If you're here tomorrow, I have your math for you.
Okay,
All right, I will see you tomorrow.
but I'll be here. I'll be at the thing tomorrow.
All right, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.